Hey you guys, it is that time. Pick a story where in each of these decks or one of these decks may be a story for you. So I'm going to hold up each deck to the screen and I want you to see if your energy is resonating with the deck. So we'll start with deck number one because your story be here in deck number one. All right. Is your energy here in deck number two? Is this deck resonating with you? Okay. Or could your story be here in deck number three? Is your story here? All right, you guys, so we'll go ahead and start with deck number one, and this is for the next week. I don't know what today is, which is really weird. What is today, the 23rd? Okay, so this can extend all the way to the 30, it's not, is it 30? 30th, let's just say the 30th. Maybe the 1st. All right, so we have here the King of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Coins, Six of Wands. Oh, we are running out of room. Death. We have the Empress, Two of Wands, and the King of Wands. Okay, so I feel like you guys are getting what you want. Like whatever it is that the Empress has been wanting, desiring, I feel like she gets. You may be spoiling yourself, or maybe someone is getting ready to spoil you. I feel like you are channeling your divine feminine. Someone may also be very attracted to you, and maybe someone has been inspired by you. So this fire energy, you know, this person is getting up the confidence, and they maybe see you as their queen or their divine counterpart here. And this person is trying to figure out a way to get to you. Now, this is like a romantic description here. Someone is also thinking about parenthood. I don't know if, you know, someone is viewing you like you might be a single mother, or you may be dealing with a single father, or someone is viewing you like they would like for you to be the mother of their child. Or maybe you're viewing this guy and you're like, oh, I want to have his baby. So it could be there's definitely some strong attraction going on here. And I do see someone is gambling. There will be some sort of gambling or some sort of risk when it comes to pursuing you, if you're the one that's being pursued. If you are the pursuer, I feel that, you know, either way, it's still some sort of gamble for whatever reason. But there is a strong desire. And I do feel that your desires have been impregnated by the universe and will manifest. I see something now. This is for, you know, like I said, the next 7 to 8 days. But I feel that something may not fully come into fruition until the end of the month. So you may have to have like some patience here. But I do see things happening. Now, Career-wise, these are very good energies for those of you that are creative, those of you that are entrepreneurs. You may have met your match. You may have found a business partner. Maybe it's a love and business partnership that's forming. But regardless, I feel that if you're an entrepreneur, you will have abundance here. You're going to see results here. Something does come into fruition, and I like seeing how we have, earth energy, pentacle energy right underneath desires here. So this makes me feel like someone finally gave birth to their desires. You are going to have some sort of security financially. Maybe you were waiting for a payoff or a payout. I said payoff. That sounds like somebody did something dirty, like trying to frame somebody. You gonna pay me to shut up? I don't know, maybe. But you could be getting ready to receive inheritance. Now, especially since the death card is out, I'm not predicting a death. However, if the death has already, happened already, then this is a payout. Again, I do not predict deaths before somebody gets offended and says, this is a general reading. Why do you put those thoughts in people's head? If you know me, if you follow me, you'll know that I know, and yes, I know this means transformation. I'll get to that too. But if I'm talking about a death, I'm not predicting a death. It's like if you're watching this video, whatever death there was in your life, it already happened. By the time you watch this, something's already happened. Now, it does look like this is some sort of confirmation. It could have also been a case. Now, like a case that was closed in court, and you finally, you're done with court. It's like, finally, no more court. I'm glad that's done, over with, dead. Put the nail in the coffin. Also, I see this as the possibility of someone selling their business. This is, those of you that are feeling really creative and inspired, and just really wanting to work from home, really wanting to focus on your creativity and your ideas, this is like really good. I feel like this is being supported. This death card is probably you finally being able to let go of your 9-to-5. You're like, oh, finally, this is the payoff that I've been waiting for. Maybe you get hired or to be a sponsor, because I feel like this is self-made, like you're self-made. Somebody is a self-made millionaire. It might not be millionaire, maybe, maybe more like thousandaire, but it doesn't matter. I feel like whatever is enough to sustain you on your own, you're doing that. Maybe you're just like, oh, just give me 100K. That's enough for me to quit this 9-to-5 and for me to focus on a book. Maybe you've been wanting to focus on a book or writing. Maybe you get someone sees you and someone offers you some sort of idea, opportunity to share your idea. Someone is like, do you want to write a book about your life? Or do you want to write a story? Or maybe you already wrote a story and finally it's taken notice. Someone wants to purchase it. Maybe someone wants the rights to something. So there could be some sort of signatures where you are signing documents, and it's a nice payout. It's like, if you agree to this, we'll pay you this. And I see you with the 6 of Wands. You're being supported. Your ideas are being supported. Maybe you're having like a lot of followers. Maybe you told people what's going on and they're like, yes, do it. We should support you. That's a wonderful idea. So I feel like whatever the case is, your life could be undergoing some sort of transformation. Like it'll never be the same. Maybe you're about to become as well known or renowned here. Maybe you're getting ready to be recognized across the board, and that changes your life. Now it's hard for you to go outside. People recognize you and you're like, man, my life has changed. So I see a lot of that. I also see for some of you, maybe you no longer want to follow someone else's beliefs or ideas because you are starting your own, or something of that sort. I feel like this has something to do with no longer wanting to follow someone or not wanting to be the follower. It's like it's time for me to be a leader, so I have to step down from this following position. Maybe this is someone who wants to go solo, wants to become a solo artist. It's like, I enjoyed singing in the background, or I enjoy being part of this group, but now it's time for me to go solo. So someone might be ready to go solo or start their own brand or label with something. Now, also going back to a romantic situation, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, maybe a Taurus or a Scorpio. Could be dealing with any sign, but I feel too like someone is going to speak. Now, it's funny, I just noticed this. Now, this is the King of Swords, but he has some sort of horns here, like a Capricorn or an Aries. So it could be an air sign with earth or fire in their chart, or the other way around. And I'm just looking at how this man is carrying this baby. Yes, I feel like you are dealing with a single parent, or you are a single parent viewing this. Or if there's a single parent coming towards you. And I also feel like there's someone who maybe views you as the ideal mother or husband or wife. Like, this is something that's is eye-opening here. It's ideal. Someone is going to have clarity in a situation. If there were choices to be made, I feel like this is having clarity. This person has made a mature decision here, because this is like some mature energy. So someone has thought about things. They decided they didn't want to rush into things. Maybe they processed it, because the Emperor does, the King of Wands acts like the Emperor sometimes. And the Emperor, he's a strategist, and he observes and plans in his head before he takes action. So I feel like if this is what's been happening, like someone has been being observed, someone thought you were very attractive. They were attracted to your physical appearance, your independence, your lifestyle, and this person is like, they're ideal. This is someone that I would like to be with. And I feel like someone is going to express that or communicate it, or someone's going to be very clear with what it is that they're thinking. And they're talking about establishing something solid. Now, if you're already involved with someone, maybe you guys were just dating, maybe you felt like, is this just a fling? Is this something that's going to last? The Ten of Pentacles looks like something that is lasting. So you might be establishing a solid foundation, or getting some sort of status or title, some sort of change in status, or making it known to friends and family that, you're in a relationship, or you've been engaged, or you guys have decided to move to the next phase in your relationship. Like, I feel like it's being expressed or established. Maybe someone is now off the market. It's like, I'm not a single man or woman anymore. Now, this can also be your life getting ready to shift or change, because we have someone new coming into the family, like a baby or a visitor. Like, maybe you're getting ready to share your home. Maybe you're moving in with someone, or someone's moving in with you. That's a big shift. Because a lot of times the Ten of Pentacles, that can be talking about a family that extends, or maybe it is talking about extended family. Let me go ahead and start. Let me clarify the death card here. I feel like the death card is talking about some sort of change. Like there was a choice between two. It's like I can go this way or that way. And I feel like something ends with one person and begins with another. Somebody is ready to put their past or lay their past to rest. Oh. Some of you may have been seeing black crows or black ravens, but I feel like it's symbolizing the end of a phase in your life getting ready to happen. Oh my God, the cards are really trying to pop out. Someone may be getting over their fears. It could be literally moving on from a fire sign, or a fire sign moving on from you. I'm hearing Mary J. Blige. My life, my life, my life, my life in the sunshine. If you look in my eyes and see what I see. I don't know. I had to listen to the lyrics, but that's something that kind of popped in my head. Death is going to be a new beginning. It's like the birth of something new. It started off with an idea or a thought, and now is being spoken. Now, I also do get this as some sort of unexpected news or message that someone receives. I feel like someone's changing, and it just maybe happens very instantaneously, very out of the blue. I almost want to say some sort of, someone's been sending telepathic messages and then something gets confirmed. See, messages, thoughts. You may have been thinking or putting like some very serious thoughts into saying something, into reconnecting. Maybe you've been thinking about reconnecting with someone. Maybe you've been thinking about, or someone is thinking about asking you out or going out for drinks with you. Someone says something, they speak from the heart, and they take some sort of bold risk or a bold move. You guys, something is going to be revealed to you that changes your life. But something has to come to an end first. If there has been stagnation between you and another person, I feel like that stagnation, that waiting period, comes to an end, and all of a sudden everything takes off really quickly. It's like a clear decision has been made. Now, there's also the energy of, well, before I get to that, because I do see the 3 people involved here, maybe someone was really trying to debate on who it was that they wanted to move forward with. And after thinking about it and toiling over and over again and putting like some serious thought into who would you know, who they want to move forward with. I feel like someone has made like a logical decision out of a third party situation or out of some sort of love triangle. It's like, okay, I made my decision, and whatever the decision is very, very unexpected. Yeah, it's very, very unexpected here. And I also get that this is some sort of fair decision. Now, I am a little concerned if there's something going on with your living situation. Now, it could be that, like I said, someone moves in with you and you unexpectedly add a name to a lease, or maybe the landlord finds out that two people have been living together and they're like, they're not on a lease, they need to be on the lease or else it's terminated. It could be some sort of sudden change in, maybe you decided, no, I don't want to live here, and you just decided to leave, or the landlord was like, we need our tenants to evacuate for whatever reason. Like there's something going on with your living situation that changes you. And then also, like I said, just legally, you might be receiving some sort of unexpected news or inheritance. Let me look at this, this 10 of coin. It could be that someone abruptly ends a relationship. Some of you are seeing something from a different perspective in regards to what gives you security. I feel like some of you also have been anticipating some sort of payout. It's weird because I'm getting the energy of maybe someone placed you on hold and you started having anxiety, or someone was acting kind of distant and you're like distant and you were like, I don't know what we are. I don't know if we're a couple. I don't know if, you know, anything will ever be established, because there wasn't any communication. Someone could have been playing mind games. And the minute you start having some sort of anxiety, that's when someone comes forward and opens up and shares something that they've been holding back. I feel like someone has been hiding something from you, but now they're getting ready to open up and share whatever that was. I'm trying to see too why you're looking at this something from a different perspective here. I think what it is that maybe you've been talking to someone indirectly, or someone's been leaving you indirect messages, and it was like, what does that mean? Is that message for me? And it's like, finally it's been clarified who the message is for. You know, it's like cracking some sort of code, or figuring out that yes, someone was talking to you or about you. Yeah, I feel like basically that's that's pretty much it. Let me go ahead and just look at the King of Swords. I think this Ten of Coins is also confirming, it's going to confirm some dream you had. It's like it's still stuck in my head. Some sort of, if you receive some sort of message in your dream and you've been trying to figure it out, I feel like you're going to have clarity about what that dream meant. You're going to have confirmation, rather. It's not going to be just something that you dreamed about, but it actually manifests. So the King of Swords, yeah, this is about someone who has made some sort of decision in regards to, you know, love matters, or a choice between career and love. Whatever it was some sort of choice. More than likely, I feel like it's a love matter between two people. Someone is opening up. There's going to be communication. There's going to be apologies and forgiveness going on between you and another person. This is someone, whoever's coming into your life, it is part of your journey or part of your destiny. And again, we have the death, the energy of the death, and the Wheel of Fortune. So that there's going to be some sort of permanent changes going on in your life. Whatever those changes are, it looks like it's permanent. It could be a name change. It could be career change. But it looks like this love situation is changing. And also, someone is leaving one person behind to go after another. So someone may be on their way to you, but they had to give something up. So that's another thing that Hanged Man was talking about. Someone is sacrificing something that they didn't want to. Someone is sacrificing either family or comforts or some sort of luxuries to pursue something else or someone else. But it's a sacrifice. I feel like a sacrifice pays off. Like you're going to be repaid tenfold. Whatever it is that you had to let go of or give up, like it'll be okay. Yeah. All right. So that is all for deck number 1. Let's go ahead and move on to deck number 2. Yeah. We have the Chariot, the Four of Cups, the Empress, the Five of Wands, Judgment, Eight of Wands, Strength, and the Hermit. Okay, so I'm feeling like someone has been doing a lot of soul searching, trying to understand something in regards to their desires, or why am I so strong? Why do I have to be the strong one? Why have I had to go through these transformations? So I feel like a lot of you have been doing some research about yourself and your inner strength, what makes you strong, what makes you attract certain people. I feel like you've really been looking at astrology. And I also feel like maybe someone has been maybe spying on a Leo, or just spying and trying very hard not to get caught. Like someone maybe has been, maybe someone ran a background check on you, or you them. Maybe someone has been drawing up astrology charts and trying to figure out things on their own. I feel like you've been trying to figure things out on your own as opposed to going out and paying for someone. Like this has been very informative for you. This is something, maybe a new passion that you're discovering as well. I get something about celibacy too. I feel like someone has been trying to hold on to their vow of celibacy. But all of a sudden I see some sort of release, like rapid release, letting go. Someone is letting their guards down, letting go of inhibitions. Someone is just ready to be free. Now, with these two cards together, I get travel. So I don't know if you guys are getting ready to travel somewhere or if someone's getting ready to travel towards you. But both of these definitely look like travel, maybe a road trip. Someone's also been, I almost feel like communicating from a secret location, whatever that means. Like someone's location has been hidden or kept secret, or someone's been talking to you through a veil. It's like payphones don't even exist anymore, but I almost feel like someone is talking from a payphone or from a remote area. Maybe this has to do with remote viewing, since just that word remote just kind of popped out. There was a need for you guys to set boundaries with someone. One person is ready to move very quickly in a situation, but someone is just like, no, let's slow down, halt, stop right there type of energy. Like, let's be logical, let's be realistic here. This could be you controlling yourself. Like 1 minute you want to do things really quickly, and then something happens and you're like, get it together. No, let's pull back a little bit. So I just keep getting like self-restraint, and definitely someone is hiding how they feel. Someone does not want to reveal their innermost thoughts, feelings. Now I also get this as a blockage. I almost feel like someone could be blocking your messages from the other person. Maybe you've been sending like all these messages to somebody, and the other person has been blocking them, or maybe they are blocking you. I'm getting something about blocked energy or blocked messages here. And so you think somebody's ignoring you because they haven't responded, but really someone else has been going through someone else's phone and deleting messages or blocking messages. I also get this as someone who has not been listening to their intuition. Someone who's been ignoring their intuition a lot. It's like Spirit has been trying to communicate with you or send you synchronicities, but you just kind of have become very cold and distant, and it's just like, I don't care about these synchronicities. I don't care about, all of this stuff. I need hardcore facts. And so maybe you've chosen to ignore your spirit messages or these synchronicities. And there's definitely like isolation and hermit energy around you. So I don't know if you've been coming off as a hermit, or if somebody around you has been acting like a hermit. Now I also feel that someone may be hiding the fact that they're pregnant, or someone is hiding the fact that they're getting ready to have a baby, or they're hiding something in regards to their mother or the baby's mother. So somebody has a secret that they have not been able to share yet. Maybe Spirit has been like, hey, you need to let this person know, or you need to tell this person. And it's just like, no, I'm not ready to open up and share this with them yet. I don't want to tell them that I have a child, or I don't want to tell them that I still live with my baby's mom. I don't want to tell them this, So there's been, if someone has been distant with you and it's just like something's weird going on, I don't know what it is, but something is just off. I feel like someone, this is probably not for everyone, but I almost am getting like a specific message that someone still lives with the baby's mother or the baby's father, even if it is platonic. Maybe nothing really has been going on, but the situation is just so bizarre. It's like, of course I'm going to judge you. Of course I'm going to say I don't believe you. So someone has been hesitant about sharing that information. It's not even so much too that someone lied. I just feel that the subject never came up. So it's like, well, I'm not going to volunteer that information because something was under assumption. It's like, well, of course, I assume that if we're talking that you live by yourself, or maybe you have room, I don't know. But I think what it is that because this subject never came up, technically someone has not been a liar, but you intuitively know that something has been off. And I really feel like there's somebody out there, maybe more than just one person. Somebody is still living with the baby's mother or father. If it's not the baby's mother or father, then they still live with their mother and they're embarrassed by it. It's been very hard for them to tell or share that. But every time they know they need to, I feel like somebody's been fighting against themselves and saying, don't tell that to them. They're going to judge you. So I feel like someone has been struggling to get something off of their chest here. Now, I also get a situation where there's this love connection, but you guys are fighting it. You guys aren't communicating, or you guys aren't talking, even though there is a strong physical attraction there. And there's some sort of unfinished business between the two of you. I feel like someone is coming towards the other person because there's unfinished business. And because these are majors coming out, it's probably, a major part of your life lesson. It's probably something, this person probably has something to do with your spiritual path. And so it's like you don't get off the hook by just ignoring this person like that. No, this person's not going to just magically disappear, because there's unfinished business that needs to be resolved. There's karma that needs to be resolved before anything can move forward. Or if it's a stalled romance, it's because both parties have been fighting. It's something that's very, maybe dealing with the ego and needing to overcome that. Now, I feel too, if there's a situation where you're not in a relationship, but you do have your eye on somebody, and maybe they have their eye on you too, but maybe there are several people also fighting for this person's attention, I feel like you will come out as the victor. You will be the one that crushes your competitors or your enemies here in any type of competition, even if it's not a competition of love. Maybe it's a competition in career. Maybe it's just competition with literal sports, if you play sports or something. I just feel that you will come out the successor over all these things. Now, you are being asked to come outside of your comfort zone, though. Somebody needs to speak up. Somebody is tired of trying to read your mind, or you are tired of trying to read somebody's mind. So it can go either way. Let me look at the Chariot first. Someone is having emotional setbacks. I feel like someone wants to do something different and out of the ordinary, and they know what their problem is, whether this is you or someone else. It's like, you know what's holding you back. It's something emotionally. You're still emotionally attached to someone, or still emotionally attached to a job, still emotionally attached to a neighborhood or a city. But it's like you need to come out. You have to come out of your shell. You also could be dealing with a Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Libra, or Taurus, or any sign. Somebody wants someone to meet them halfway, and I do see some sort of compromise, but it's not easy. So yeah, see, someone's coming towards you, unless you are the pursuer. Someone's getting ready to be pursued. They've already made their final decision. Even if this decision has been a secret or it kept hidden, someone's getting ready to travel towards you. If you live in separate cities, there may be traveling involved. If especially if you were in a long distance relationship, maybe you guys kept trying to figure out how to get close to each other. I feel like someone is coming towards you within the next two weeks. Because someone is over ready. They're like, I'm so ready. I'm seeing like itinerary. I'm seeing like things being packed. Someone may be getting ready to drive cross country or travel cross country. I'm getting the energy, though, of somebody having to do something by themselves. It's like, I have to do this alone or by myself. I didn't want to do it alone. I feel like someone is looking at the routes, or someone has been researching what's the shortest way to get to their destiny. So again, please keep in mind, this doesn't just have to be love related. This might be something with you trying to figure out how to start your business. What's the best way? It's like, if you've decided to start your own business, it's like, okay, now all I need to do is I've decided on the name. I've decided on this and that. Now I just need to work some other details out. But I feel like the action is already being taken here. See, I'm seeing someone crossing the finish line. It's like a turtle. It's like the turtle and a rabbit, but the turtle wins. The person who took their time to research, the person who was not in a rush, is the winner, is like the energy that I'm getting. Or maybe you've been waiting on someone who moves like a turtle or who moves like a snail, and finally they're there. If you've been in a long distance relationship, I just feel like this is an indication that yes, you guys will be moving in together. This is confirmation. If you've been waiting for someone to ask you out, I feel like this person has been very slow to getting to the point or to asking you out, but they will. If this is just someone who you had your eye on, but maybe it just had not been any communication. I just feel like whatever it was that you've been waiting for is happening. It will happen. Yeah, someone had to put a lot of thought into something. Again, if it was dealing with the third party situation, where there was more than one person competing for the same person. It's like, okay, I made a decision. I know who I want to move towards. I know who I want to be with. And now you have clarity and are making moves to get what you want, to achieve a goal. Or this is the person, them. They're like, okay, I got it now. Here I go. So there's definitely, again, and we have the wreath of victory here. So there's going to be victory in your situation. You're going to get what you want, whatever you've been praying for. Someone wants to spoil you. Someone is struggling with their emotions too. So it's really hard for somebody to trust or open up and talk about how they feel. If you were wondering if you should stay or should you go, I feel like you should go, but the minute you do, they're going to stop you in your tracks and try and fight for you or win you back. There's this, I'm channeling another one of my 90s song. I can't remember the group, but is it a group? It's like, you gotta hold on before it's too late. It might be by Brownstone, I'm not sure. And they're like, hold on, too late, or something like that. I think it's Brownstone. Now I gotta look it up. Okay, and I was saying that because I think the lyrics to that song, maybe someone feels like you're slipping through their fingers, slipping through their hands. Someone is realizing that you can lose someone within an instant. You know, it might also be some sort of weird situation where, I'm not predicting death, especially death didn't come out. But let's say you are witnessing your friend go through some sort of loss. Your friend did not fight for the person that they love. You knew your friend was in love with somebody and they never fought for them. And then all of a sudden their love interest, I don't know, maybe they passed away, maybe they moved away, and you're witnessing your friend grieving, talking about, I shouldn't have let them get away. It's like, by their example, something snaps within you and makes you go after your dreams or your goals, or this is how someone is viewing you. They're like, I don't want them to get away. Life is short. Let me go after what I want. And I just kind of get that's what is happening. So something that you thought was over or dead or gone is resurfacing here, resurrecting. It's like a case being reopened. Someone might literally be calling you up. If you were waiting on an answer for a job or waiting on an answer in regards to love, like this is like a literal phone call for some of you. You might be hearing from an ex, or you might be hearing from someone who broke your heart or who hurt your feelings. I just feel like this is about someone revealing how they feel. It's almost like somebody is on their speaker box or their soapbox. Regardless, someone is expressing how they feel. They're talking about their hurt. They're talking about their disappointments. Excuse me. They're talking about, too, maybe you didn't know that someone was going through something, or someone didn't know that you were going through something, and now you're ready to talk about it. Yeah, I almost feel like someone feels like they want to stop you from getting away. They're like, wait, don't leave. Don't leave me, girl. Please stay right here tonight. That's Blackstreet. If you take your love away from me, I'll go crazy. I'll go insane. But yeah, I almost feel like someone is declaring, they're declaring their heart and soul for you. They're just opening up. They're confronting their fears. Maybe that was their biggest fear, was to confront their emotions or how someone was truly feeling, or you. And it's like success. Okay, I got it out of my chest. I was afraid of saying out loud how I feel. Hearing this out loud, you know, I didn't know if I could say it. I didn't know if I could do it. But yeah, somebody is accomplishing that, able to say out loud and clear how they feel. Even if, you know, I want to say even if it's unrequited. I don't know if it's going to be unrequited, but it looks like someone is at least going to take that chance. All right, so let me go ahead and move on to deck number 3. We have the Ace of Pentacles, High Priestess, 10 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Sun, and Lovers. Okay, so you guys have someone that is speaking their truth. They're just being honest. Someone is like, I can't hide the truth anymore. This is how I feel about you. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to let you go. I do care about you. I do want to take you out. I am interested in getting to know who you are. So I just kind of feel like those are like the energies coming out. There's this talk. Something might even be coming out like word vomit. Like someone can't stop talking about how they feel and what they think and what's on their mind. It's just like word vomit, blah, 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 blah. So I also feel that you guys are being connected with someone. I feel like you've already been connected with your divine counterpart. I feel like you know this person for whatever reason. It could be new, don't get me wrong. It could be new. I think it's been renewed though with the Sun. Like something's been rejuvenated, something's been reactivated. I just feel like someone is just feeling refreshed, inspired, and motivated to just say, like something happens all of a sudden where it's like, I don't know where this is coming from, but I just felt like I needed to share this with you or tell this to you or express this to you. So you might be just opening up, and it looks like it's someone is being very direct as opposed to indirect. There's also a possibility that this could have been expressed to you in the past, like someone has already opened up in the past to you, and now maybe you guys are communicating again. For some of you, this could be connecting with if you consider yourself to have like a twin flame. I'm trying to just stick to using the term like a spiritual connection, because it's usually a pretty important relationship or connection when a lover shows up. Now it is talking about that maybe there was a choice or decision that needed to be made. Or maybe you connected with someone at a time in your life when you were unavailable, and it's like, hey, I need to make a decision now. You know, maybe someone was just emotionally unavailable, not so much with someone, but just emotionally still connected to someone. Like maybe you were going through some sort of heartache or breakup, and you met someone, but maybe at the time just didn't seem right because your heart was still with someone else. Now I feel like that is changing. There's been some sort of clarity or realization. You're going to have clarity about some sort of direction that you need to take. Now, I see this in love, but I also see it in career too. We are going to be getting back to basics. We're going to be finishing where we left off in a situation. Something that you put on the back burner, is time to get back to work. There's a lot of things that need to be discussed. Something is not easy. Also, some of you may be going to school, especially maybe drafting school. I'm looking at that drafting ruler. I don't know if some of you are art design students or what do you call it? Architects. But it looks like you could literally have decided, hey, I'm going back to school, or I decided to start my own business, or maybe you've been selected to work on some sort of development, property development. I see like a drafting, like something is a rough draft. I mean, that can go to if you're a writer too. Like this, something looks like a blueprint. Basically, this is the blueprint. The foundation is being laid out here in front of you. And you could be dealing with air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Could be any sign, but there is strong air coming out. Maybe Capricorn. We do have an offering here. There's this offering or this opportunity. Maybe someone is talking about they're ready to be serious. I feel like this is having some sort of proof of how someone feels, or maybe you just didn't know what was going on in regards to a job situation or with your business. I feel like maybe you're getting your first client. Maybe you get some sort of new offer. So this also could be some sort of financial opportunity. Maybe this is the first week that you start working on your health, trying to become more healthy. You could be getting paid for doing readings, or you could be getting paid for some sort of spiritual or psychic work. I'm getting. I feel like something that you could have dreamed about comes into fruition. You're like, I had a dream about this, or I had a premonition about this. Something was just a dream at first, and then all of a sudden here it is. It's like, no, it's like real. It's like really happening. So something could really be coming into fruition from a dream that you had. Someone works as an exterminator, or maybe just got hired as an exterminator, or started their own business that maybe has something to do with getting rid of you know, insects, rodents, anything, birds. Now I'm also getting this as, this is weird. Maybe because they chose to put, this looks like some sort of roach on this person's back. And it looks like too, if you are having a new roommate, or if someone's moving in with you, maybe they need to spray their things down, or if you are the one, maybe you're the one bringing in, maybe you need to check your stuff, because it almost looks like there could be some sort of infestation in your things. Or maybe you just started a job at a place and you're like, did I just see a roach here? So I don't know, I just kind of feel like that might be literal. Something in regards to bugs or rodents. Now, if that is not literal infestation, regardless, I feel like Someone has been carrying some sort of weight. Someone has been putting in a lot of work in a relationship. If you're already in a relationship, you could be feeling as if you've been under a lot of pressure and have been doing a lot of things on your own. And maybe you just shared that your feelings with your partner, and it's like, I didn't know you felt that way. Let's talk about this so that we can get on the same page, or so that we can fix this relationship. I feel like there's been a tower moment recently, and now you are rebuilding a foundation, and it's good because I feel like now it's stronger. This foundation will be stronger. Here's the three. We go from the Three of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles. So it's like you guys picked up where you left off, and then you made the foundation stronger. It's more durable, and it's the Lovers is right on top of this. So two people are choosing to build together and make it better than it was before. If you were in a relationship already and there was some sort of breakup and you guys went your separate ways, I feel like you guys never really stopped thinking about each other, and you realize that someone is your light. Someone is your soulmate. And you feel like you can trust this person. You found a person that you can trust and share everything with. It's like, this person feels like my best friend. I want to be with my best friend. But it took for you guys to go your separate ways to realize that now you have something to build on. And I keep getting business partnerships too. So some of you might be getting ready to start a business partnership with someone. Let me look at the High Priestess. Now, we just had a new moon. Look to see if something particular happened the day of the new moon that gave you a clue or gave you clarity, or if someone's true feelings came out for you. Look and see if that happened on a new moon. I think the new moon was yesterday or day before yesterday. I also feel that maybe something else new is getting ready to happen during the next phase of the moon. So we just had the new moon. Next thing is for a full moon. So that should be within the next couple of weeks, I believe. And your life could be becoming more stable after that. I see stability happening in your life, whether that is in relationships or finances or health. Like, you're getting stability. There's going to be stable communication. No more second guessing. You're being asked to trust your intuition as well. So some of you receive messages in your dream, or you will be receiving messages in your dream, and those messages will be confirmed. Someone also has been planning a secret trip. Someone's planning to visit you, them, or there's this someone has been planning to relocate. If this doesn't happen within the next couple of weeks, I feel like this is going to be ongoing up until Libra season. Like, there's going to be several changes happening. Maybe someone has to make trips back and forth to bring all their things with them. If this is a job, I feel that you got offered some sort of position where you're going to be traveling. So either, any type of travel industry, I don't care if it's a truck or airplane or Uber or Lyft, it's any type of occupation where you're constantly moving and on the go. In a love situation, I see the truth coming out, but almost maybe in secret. Like you guys are messaging each other through DMs or text messaging. But maybe other people around you don't know what's happening, but there is this secret communication going on between you and this person. There's also something about a father and a child. There's a possibility that some of you could, I still am getting pregnancy messages. So those of you who have been trying, or those of you that really want to get pregnant, there may be a window of opportunity between now and October for that to happen for you. See, there's some major changes, and they're going to have, it seems like it happens overnight. Somebody's moving in with you, or if they had moved out, I feel like they're moving back in, or vice versa. You going to them. There are definitely changes in the home. You're getting that security that you wanted. Something's being made permanent, or something's being established. Everything you ask for is just happening. Hear your prayer with the star. Hear your prayers being answered in the form of physical, material things. So your prayers are going to be answered. Your faith is going to be restored if you had lost faith. I feel like these are some pretty decent messages. Like, we did get the death card in one of these, but it still didn't seem like it was surrounded by sorrows and grief. So I'm feeling like these are positive transformations happening in your lives. I feel like you're going to be figuring some things out. Just know that it's going to take a lot of hard work, and things like the relationship, even if it's starting overnight, the strength of it is not going to be overnight. You guys, it's going to take effort on both ends. If you're starting your business, it's not going to take off overnight, but the time is now to start with that business. Let me see, Ace of Pentacles, what this offer coming in is. I feel like it's the birth of something. There's something that is being confirmed with you. I think you had been in denial at first, or it had to deal with some sort of arguing or fighting, but I almost get like the energy of kissing and making up. But I also get like a secret. Someone has been, it's not that someone's playing mind games, but someone has had to try their best to keep something secret from you. It's like, I can't reveal this. And I feel like with the Ace of Pentacles, you're going to be secure. You're going to be financially secure. I feel like you made the right decision, even if other people are against some sort of decision that you're making. I feel like it's just always best to listen to your intuition, even if other people are against it or don't get it. There's someone in your corner, or people in your corner, that's not going to be happy with your success, or happy with the person that you choose to be with, or happy about your living situation, or happy about the fact that you decided to start your own business, you're going to have people against you on that, but you have to stand your ground. You have to do what you believe, because this is your life and your opportunity, and it took forever to come. It's like you waited a long time for this opportunity to come about, and now it's happening. Yeah. All right, so that is all that I have for you guys. I mean, I hope it helps. I hope it resonates. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.